Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Bradley Beal.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for both these teams, it's Game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and more important. Start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Booker. Durant dishes to Booker. Inside, here's O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Outside, Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Outside, Beal. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. Here's Hendricks. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Beal with a screen for Booker. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nobody near George. No good from outside. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
No good on the free throw. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Nurkic. And it's blocked. They get it back. Stolen by Clarkson. Driving in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
High post, Nurkic. Outside for KD. Nurkic against Kessler. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Lauri Markkanen. Averaging 13 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nurkic against Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
That one is off. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big 3 of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Free throw good. Clarkson. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Jones checked in for Bradley Beal.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. Lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, Kessler ready to fire, locked and loaded on the catch.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Durant for 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by KD. And the shot is good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Durant. To stop the run. Green for 2 points. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Here's Hendricks. Buries it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 3 from KD. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Utah leading. And here's George. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. The rebound by KD. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal a screen on George. And KD, here we go.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Here's the screen. Driving inside. And it's George missing.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Durant sets a screen for Jones. Rebound, Utah.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, when Clarkson came into the league, this guy more of a slasher, but boy, has he improved his range.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Utah. Mikhailuk comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mills in for Keontae George. And for the Suns, Bol comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Okogie subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. KD looking around. Bol setting the pick for Durant. Stolen by Kessler. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from KD. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Bol. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Pass to Hendricks. Misses the 3. The Suns shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. And then Durant with the dunk.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. Outside, Markkanen. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Well, it's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
Now here's Mills. Nothing on the board. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and he stays with it. Shot clock at 5, and here's Mills for 3. Rebound by the Suns. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
The towering presence that is Bol, good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Kessler. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Suns leading by 6. Pass to Bol. Now here's Durant. Back to Bol. And the shot goes in. Bol's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Jazz. Collins comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Collins finds Mills. Hits it from three-point range.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
Suns leading by 5. Here's KD. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Collins. Pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Booker. The 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Indoors one guy who rarely has an off night. Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Again, the miss by Booker.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
There's a screen by Collins. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Well, the vertical threat that is Josh Okogie, because he gets off his feet in a hurry. Before the defense can react, it's 2 points on the board.
1:11 left to play here in the first. Pass to Hendricks. Lays it up and banks it in. Hendricks has got 7. The Suns leading. Outside, KD. Bol, a screen on Collins. Beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Mills. Buries it down low. Mills has got his second basket.
Oh, my goodness. Patty Mills undersized, but boy, the fierceness, the competitiveness to compete and make that shot on the interior.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
And so Durant nails them both. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. No good. 4 seconds left. picked off in midair. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Rose, Bull out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Morris, and it's Nurkic in at the center.
You can see Keontae George, a guy who can score it, but that ability to pass and complement that scoring so critical.
Rose with the ball. George picks him up. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got his first basket of the night. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Rose. From downtown, rebound by Nurkic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Rose passes to Morris. Bull setting the pick for Morris. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Collins.
Well, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Mikhailuk. 6 points for him.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Bull setting the pick for Rose. Here he goes. Pass to Bull. Stolen by George. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, Doris, you think back to the Suns in the NBA Finals not too long ago. How quickly things can change in this NBA.
Wow.
Kevin, success in the NBA is fragile, it's tenuous, and it's never guaranteed despite past success. The Suns shook up their core after losing in the finals, just trying to get over the hump. But that delicate balance obviously hasn't worked out. They're competitors in the West, but can they get to the ultimate prize?
Now, here is O'Neal. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. Mikhailuk passes to Kessler. Count that one. Kessler's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensive pressure simply not enough to deter Kessler in that instance.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Suns, Bradley Beal's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Booker in for Monte Morris. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. O'Neal a screen on Clarkson. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz trail by 4. Baseline jumper. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Suns have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Here's Rose. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Collins with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Mikhailuk. Another miss by Utah.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And here's Booker after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. To the paint. Stolen by Kessler. 4-on-3 break. And then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bol, a screen on George. And the dunk by Bol.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Clarkson. The Suns getting the bucket. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Clarkson right side. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
O'Neal misses. Jazz trail by 3. George with the ball. Here's Mikhailuk. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the basket by Utah. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Jazz with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Mikhailuk. And it's Mills in for Jordan Clarkson. Phoenix also making some changes. Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Okogie comes in for Booker. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. How do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Mills after the made shot from KD. Outside, Markkanen. There's the triple, and Utah another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
KD against Collins. The shot by KD. No good. Jazz leading by 3. George up top. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Nurkic checked in for Bol. Outside, George. Collins a screen on Beal. Here's George. 6 to shoot. Collins, good.
Yeah, John Collins doing work in the painted area right there. Gotta love it.
Suns trail by 5. Jones, the pass to Okogie. Back to Jones. Collins against Durant. Outside, Beal. 4 on the clock. And it's in there. Beal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Markkanen a screen on Jones. Mills looking it over. Pass to Markkanen. Sinks that one from the post. Markkanen's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Jazz.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Durant the pass to Nurkic. Here's Okogie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays a game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Eubanks with it. He's guarded by Nurkic.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Durant. Averaging about 23 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
That free throw, good from Eubanks. And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And both free throws good for Eubanks. When you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Here's George after the made shot from KD. Pass to Markkanen. The three-pointer no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Count that bucket. Jones has got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hendricks for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The shot by Beal, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Markkanen passes to Eubanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
The first free throw is good. Well, up and down the Suns roster, Doris, there are guys who can make tough shots.
Kevin, what a luxury to have multiple guys that not only can create their own shots, but also hit shots with a hand in their face with excellent defense. To me, it keeps the floor of their offense very, very high. The other thing they do exceptionally well is they will kill you with the mid-range game.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Nurkic setting the pick for KD. And it's denied. Now Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Jazz passing it around to the middle. Got a piece of it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Nurkic, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now Jones, defended by George. Okogie, the pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eubanks got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. To halt the run. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Utah Jazz.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You know, right now for Utah, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Jazz leading by 6. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Such a wide open look. Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Booker against George. Nurkic a screen on George. Booker with a deep 3. And they get it back. George against KD. Over George. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got 26 points.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
The first one falls.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Nurkic a screen on Markkanen. KD with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Jazz leading by 7. George finds Markkanen. Back to George. Here's Kessler. He has 5. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Clock at 6. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Booker. Now O'Neal. Stolen by Markkanen. Second chance shot. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Nurkic dishes to Booker. Stolen by Markkanen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah, they're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Suns, a half game back.
And I think with Phoenix, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Nobody near Nurkic. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Another miss by Utah.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Booker taking the hit.
Oh, I love that. Devin Booker maintains control, doesn't wait for the whistle. He's just competing on that play.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. 10 points for him. And it's sent back by KD. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Durant against Markkanen. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
KD a screen on Clarkson. Here's Beal. Tries again. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Devin Booker. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Collins checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Suns making a change here as well. Derrick Rose is checked in for Devin Booker. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks, guarded by O'Neal. And here's Collins from outside. They get the rebound. Clarkson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside Durant. Nurkic setting the pick for KD. Launches a 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
From the arc. And Utah another 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Rose passes to KD. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Outside, George. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 6 points for George. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Utah?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Kessler screen on Beal. Clarkson finds Collins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Beal drives in, and that one is good.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Outside Collins. Pass to Clarkson. Outside, George. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That one on Collins. And he's got his first chance at the line here for the Jazz. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Mills in for Keontae George. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal.
interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Clarkson outside. Takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Rose has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Snatched away. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Rose kicks to Jones. KD sets the pick for Jones. Doesn't go that time. Collins with some nice D. Here's Hendricks, covered by Morris. From deep, Collins. Rebound by the Suns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Pass to Eubanks, and here's Clarkson. To stop the drought, good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Jazz. Morris with a screen on Collins. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
What's up?
And it's Mills with the ball for the Jazz. 8-point game. Clarkson is screen on Jones. Here's Mills. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The Jazz 2nd, the Suns 5th.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboards.
And the first one drops.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
That one misses. Suns trail by 9. Here's Rose, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you, if he's feeling right physically, Rose will battle you every step of the way. That's a fierce-looking drive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Lobbed up there for Collins. Durant with the steal. Here's Jones. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Mills. He's got 6. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Outside, KD. Morris with the screen for Durant. From outside the arc, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting in pick and roll. So good.
Pass to Mills. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And Collins gets double-teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 21.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Collins against KD. Nurkic a screen on Collins. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. Utah leading by 8. And Mills atop the key. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Durant against Collins. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 21. Three-pointer. Here's Eubanks. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Derrick Rose. Bradley Beal is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's KD in at the center position. O'Neal from long range. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got assist number 8 here in this one already. George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Collins from outside. And they'll get another chance. Mills with it for the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
First free throw is good.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Both free throws good from Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Collins kicks to George. Puts up a three, and Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Rose. And George, here we go. Here's Hendricks. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. That three off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Kessler, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
O'Neal looking around. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mills passes to Collins. Durant with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Hendricks can't get it to go. Suns trail by 9. Booker dishes to O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 12.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Outside, O'Neal. High post, KD. Stolen by Kessler. It's hauled in by the Suns. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Can they get it? No good from Durant. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen in the corner. Mills with it. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Outside, O'Neal. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. O'Neal against George. Beal pulls it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Booker sinks the three.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Now Mills. Kessler, a screen on Booker. Mills with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's good for 2. Mills has got 11 in the second half. Suns trail by 13. Rose kicks to KD. Pass to Booker. Booker hammers it down.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. On the wing, Markkanen. And here's George. Back to Markkanen. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Rose. Jazz leading by 9. Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
To me, great offensive players have got to be able to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Keyonte George does just that.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
At 6'4", guys, Keyonte George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Clarkson kicks to George. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
That free throw good from Durant. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Outside, KD. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Jazz leading by 8. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the inside. Here's Booker. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Outside, George. Kessler's setting the pick for George. Pass to Kessler. And he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Durant. O'Neal against Markkanen. Outside Durant. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clarkson passes to George. Here's Hendricks. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Here's Kessler. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Kessler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
KD on the wing. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Hendricks passes to George. They set the pick. Over Booker. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Durant. Inside, here's Nurkic. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 9 assists now tonight.
Yusuf Nurkic is an absolute beast. If he has carved out space close to the bucket, no chance for a defender.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Fires the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Mr. Kessler showing off a little range. Wow.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Nurkic kicks to Booker. Now here's Durant. Nurkic setting the pick for Durant. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Rose. 5 on the clock. Suns keep it alive.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Markkanen finds George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
Free throw good. Clarkson and Phoenix making a change here. Beal's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. 1:41 left in the game. Rose kicks to KD. Back to Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
The free throw drops for Rose. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Clarkson. Markkanen looking it over. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's up to 25 points for Jordan Clarkson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And it's sent back by Kessler. George with the ball. Now Beal defending. A nice shot by George.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's KD. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. KD's got 40 points. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside, George. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the end. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.